not just to people who live here in Omaha, Nebraska. I want to talk about trust. Trust, to me, is the number one issue in the 2010 election. Can we trust these elected representatives to do what they say? But more importantly, can we trust them to carry on the legacy of America, the America that we're founded as? America was built on honor, integrity, principles, character. We were given our Constitution hundreds of years ago, and it has served us well on those principles. And I know that a lot of people don't understand what the Constitution is anymore, which is really sad because it's why we have the freedom. It's why that we can go to football games. It's why that we're the most secure, most prosperous nation on the planet. Because of our system of government works. Our system of government isn't broken. The people in it are. Because of trust. That's what I want to talk about. Can we trust our elected representatives with the futures of our children? I mean, that's my daughter. To me, trust is very important. It took my wife and I 7 years to have our first child. And she's amazing. But there's only so much we can do as parents. I can work hard, I can send her to a private school, I can do all that kind of stuff. But our elected representatives are responsible for making sure that they follow the founding principles and the family values that were set forth hundreds of years ago. Are they making the right laws? Are they based on our Constitution? Are they based on our system of government as it was set up? That's what's important to me. And it should be important to you. Whether you understand the Constitution or not, trust is key. I don't believe that our current elected representative in the 2nd District of Nebraska, Lee Terry, has earned my trust. He's been in office for 12 years, 6 terms asking for a 7th term.
Lee Terry pledges a term limit of just 6 years.
But he hasn't followed our founding principles of a limited government. His voting record speaks for itself. But once again, I'm only talking about trust. Can I trust him with my daughter's future? And I have to say, from my heart, I cannot. I've talked to the gentleman, and everybody says he's a nice guy. He's easy to get along with. That's part of the problem, okay? We need people who are strong and determined to stay on course with our founding values. When he talks in a way to appease you, to give you the answers you want to hear, but after the conversation is over, his actions speak a different message. We must, as people, look to their actions and not their words.
98. Lee Terry promises to support a balanced budget. 6 years later, a record federal deficit. March 21st, 2003. Lee Terry votes to cut veterans' health care $25 billion. 8 minutes later, votes for a resolution supporting our troops. 1998. Lee Terry.
Yes, we can.
The bill is passed.
Yes, we can.
There ain't no rule around here. We make them up as we go along.
We're done.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Really, our government can't continue to spend money that we don't have.
Yes, we can.
We suffer from a fiscal cancer.
And I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. And free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? Fight against that? No! We will run! And we will live. Aye. Fight and you may die. Run and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!